the audio might be a little off is because it's half of the first podcast we thought we recorded on the mics. So we're talking a little bit low and you can't hear us. That's the reason. But we are using the camera audio.
What's up, doers? Welcome back to another episode of the Do You Sis podcast. If you guys are new here, hi, I'm Kiera.
And I'm Jenyl.
And we are sisters and the hosts of the Do You Sis podcast.
Hostess with the mostest.
Mostest.
Welcome back or welcome to
She didn't even acknowledge
the Do You Sis podcast. Yeah, so we are on our last January episode.
I know, it went by so quickly. January is over, which I'm happy because it's my birthday month about to start. I love
son's.
I was going to get to the Londos, but I was going to say February is my favorite time of the month because it's my birthday, it's Valentine's Day, it's my grandma's birthday, it's Derek's birthday, it's Londo's birthday.
Should have been next.
I'm going in the order of the birthdays. Or actually, Derek was...
Derek would have been last.
Yeah, but, okay, whatever. But February is a very packed month in our household for a short amount of time.
It's the shortest month.
It's the shortest month, but you know what? Because we had so much, they couldn't... Never mind.
We have something to do every week. Except,
oh my god, you're right. We do every week is something to celebrate.
Yeah, something to celebrate.
I'm going. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna do a whole thing.
Yeah. But yeah. So welcome to today's episode. So we never really did recaps this whole month. So I think we should do them most.
I was just gonna say what's going on with me. I feel like I haven't really talked to you.
Well, I'm currently getting a little under the weather.
Yes,
I could tell in my voice.
Please stay over there. Please. And then she coughs. And looks away sadly. I saw that. I didn't know whose necklace that was.
This is mine. Remember I was telling you about my gold chain?
No.
Well, everyone, I just found one of my gold chains on the floor.
Did you get my birthday present already?
No.
Okay. As a curiosity, are you getting me a curling iron?
I haven't even looked at your list.
Okay, so that's a no. Because I was going to buy one, but I didn't want to be like, oh my god, my sister is like... I wonder if correct, so she can hear this. I'm going to she got me a gift.
I don't know what I'm going to get you yet.
I did send a list.
You did send a list. I'm trying to... Oh.
It's broke?
No, I just hooked it through my head.
Oh.
But I'm going to probably get it by the time we get back.
Okay, so I'll have it after my stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a whole thing. And not me being secretive.
I hope nobody cares.
Nobody cares what I'm doing. You should. But welcome in. Thank you for all the support we've been getting, all the new followers. We're getting a little
slowly growing.
Slow and steady. And we're going to be there. And I'm in the process of getting lineups for guests, which I really should have brought my laptop today. I could have just did a work day.
Yeah.
But whatever. So I hope everybody's January went good. I hope everybody continued y'all's goals. And this is the time of year for a lot of people, especially I know for me personally, that this is the part where you have to push through. Because the first 2 weeks you're in it, you're getting it, your goals, new year. And then this is the part where it stands where it's I get tired. I don't want to do you got to push through.
Yeah, January
this is the
easiest month, honestly, because you're still kind of motivated and you're still with your resolution.
A lot of people like your quote.
What quote?
Your discipline quote.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What they commented on it?
A lot of people favored it.
Oh.
So they didn't really technically. You should comment, guys. But a lot of people favored it. That means because I feel a like is a lot, but to favor something is really big.
Favor means to save, right?
You saved it, to come back to it, to send it.
Oh, yeah.
Why do people feel that?
Maybe I should have knew the proper quote.
But how you said it made sense.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was some better way to say it, but the way you said it makes sense for the layman terms. But I'm gonna say push through. Push through this.
When do you say?
I've been saying that a lot.
Have you just?
I actually been saying that a lot. I've always and when I'm feeling come to these. I've been saying that a lot.
That was an ick.
Me speaking my native tongue. I have been saying. Okay, so we haven't spoken a lot this week, but I have been saying Derek's starting to say it too. It's really odd.
That means
Derek also has a Spanish native tongue. Is Jenyl shaming me? Is Jenyl saying I can't speak to?
Come on.
But yeah, I've been when I'm thinking how comes this? It's that one phrase.
I'm gonna need you to say that again for Carissa, and I want to see her reaction.
I would love to.
Please.
I mean,
Ay, qué linda, because you're what?
Ay, qué linda.
So my son is gorgeous, but
Londo is a gorgeous child.
Yes, he's perfect. Handsome, super strong, super brave, super smart.
He's just overall the best. Honestly, why hasn't anybody signed him? You know what I mean?
Because I don't put anywhere. But anyways,
let's go ahead. Do you have anything to say, guys?
No, just that I did.
I do like yours. You look cute in pink.
Thank you. I think I look cute in every color.
I know, but especially pink.
You know what color I don't like myself in?
I was gonna say if you wanted to ask what I was, but what don't you like?
Oh, what don't you like?
No, I think I look good in all.
I think I look good in everything. I think my least favorite color is yellow.
Really?
Just because I think yellow looks better with darker skin tones.
Yeah, for sure.
And not lighter skin tones.
For sure.
And I'm kind of in that weird where sometimes if I'm tan, I'm like dark brown.
Yeah.
I'm like kind of whitish color. So in yellow, I feel like I look sick.
I can wash up some people.
Yeah, it washes me out a little bit because I have a really strong yellow undertone with my skin. So I think yellow looks like best on dark skin tones.
Yeah, I was gonna say I recently found what when I do look cute in pink, but like orange looks really good on me. Like I look really well in orange and yellow.
Orange is such a random color. It's not like an everyday color.
You know, I love a good orange. Like last year I want to get like orange. I had orange nails once.
I have burnt orange clothes. I don't think I have like bright orange.
Me either. Maybe we should pop it up for spring.
Yeah, maybe.
I think we should wear cute. Like, we'll talk. Yeah, I think we need to start coordinating our outfits like a little more.
A little bit better.
Yeah. I feel like because like there's days where like you look super cute and I'm like and then actually I don't think there's been a day that looks super cute. The first day we did really good.
You wore a dress that you changed one time. Remember? You were like yellow, blue in my dress.
It was a shirt.
Oh. Always.
But I think we should coordinate our outfits a little more.
Yeah.
Because I'm really trying to amp up my style on my end.
I say that every year. But this year's the year.
This year's the year. She does it every year.
And I think it's so...
Mean girl quote.
I know what you're going to say. I know where you're coming from. But no, I think like it's okay to like keep saying things over and over until you actually do them.
Because you'll have to do it eventually.
You'll do it. You'll get there someday. But I think it's like funny because I was like, you always say that. But it's like, you know, sometimes who cares if I always say it?
Yeah, bitch, who cares?
Yeah,
not you, but like to them. Or who's saying
But yeah, anyways, guys. So in January is last leg. So continue to keep pushing. I feel like the month of January, everyone does kind of stick to the resolutions. And I personally feel like March is kind of when it dies down. Because it's like, I got through the first month, let's keep going. And then like
February is repeat.
February is kind of like where you're going to continue or not. And then by March, you're kind of like, you know.
I feel that, which is, my bra's on the way. I ordered a bra. So I don't have any like bras.
I need a new one.
Like I have a whole bunch of sports bras and I have like no regular bras. I think I left my Skims like Asa got me in Hawaii. Like I cannot, unless it's in y'all's clothes, but I feel like y'all would have given it to me by now. I've searched all my bags that I brought and I think I left my Skims in Hawaii. And that was my favorite bra.
Oh, well, so I mean,
so Carissa, if
your boob size isn't like common. So it's not like anybody after you probably could use it.
But no, it was like that little cute bralette.
Oh, I see.
So if Carissa's listening to this episode because she's sick because she's a supportive sister.
Mom didn't respond to my medicine. She wants me to be sick.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into today's episode. I found these. It's only 7 questions, but there's supposed to be like 7 questions for deeper conversations. So it's like conversation starters and things like that. Mm-hmm. So I decided I'm going to take the reins today and I have a plan, so don't worry about it. It's not planned. It's already done for me. So I didn't think of these questions myself, so no credit. Okay, number 1. Jenyl, ready? Mm-hmm. You ready?
Ew.
What?
You ready? You ready?
I'm bringing sexy back.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Number 1. What do people assume about you that you wish was actually true? It's supposed to really make you think.
That people assume that. I think people assume that it's not true, because I mean, I'm so real. Everything they assume is probably true. I honestly don't know. I think what everybody assumes about me is either not true or it is true. Like there's not something that they think that is not true. I think a lot of people think I'm high maintenance, which is true. No, how's it go? I'm not high maintenance. I just like a lot of expensive things, which is true. I don't consider myself high maintenance, but
I don't think you're high maintenance.
I just like the nicer things of life, but I can slum it if I want to. You know what I mean? Like I think like
I don't know what people assume about you. I feel like
that's what I feel like.
I feel like you're like what you see is what you get. Yeah, what you see is what you get.
But like I think people would think I'm a lot meaner because I'm honest. Like people think I'm more of a bitch when they first meet me. Like everybody always tells me like, oh, I thought you were gonna be mean, like a bitch when I first met you, and that's not true.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one. I think people assume that you're really.
But no, the question is. People this right, not true.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. The question was like,
wish was true. And I can't think of something that like, I'm like, I wish this was true about me.
I think for me, people assume I have like all my crap together. Like people assume like I know what I'm doing. But if y'all haven't known by now, I'm like a poser. I'm like a professional poser.
PP.
I am a PP. I'm a professional poser, and a lot of people were like, expect
You
me.
know what? I disagree with you, sis.
Oh, you saying I'm left together?
I'm
Oh, you see my finances?
I'm not saying
Oh, okay.
I don't think you're a professional poser. Again, like I said, I think you're just delusional. But in a positive way.
No,
like, people might think, like, oh, you're like together. And you don't pretend you do.
Came to me and being like, oh.
But it's just like portray your life.
Yeah, I
know,
do.
but you're not faking anything.
No, it's a real thing, but I can
glamorize
what it's actually doing. I'm not saying, like, anything's wrong with me, but, like, I'm just saying, like, people assume I have, like, people, like, because I bring myself, like, I told myself this year I'm gonna be delusional. I have 1 million followers. Everybody wants to be my friend. People assume that, and then they really see my follow count. And it's like, oh. I would think you would have more than what you do.
You know, like when people are saying, like, icks and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, somebody on Twitter was like, an ick for me is a girl struggling YouTube channel. And I was done. I was like, because that's us. But, like, to me, I'm like, that's not an ick, because you gotta start from somewhere. And I'm defending us.
Like, for our podcast, like, I said, I portray it as it's the biggest thing, because I feel like if you treat it as it'll become it. Yeah. And then, guys, so when people expect us, like, oh, wow, like, I thought it was bigger. I was like, nope, we'll get there.
Yeah, we're
not there. Okay, let's go to the next question. What does your dream life look like?
My dream life looks like me.
Can I go first?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, my dream life would be, obviously, I'm not going to do the whole boring, like, all my bills paid, big house. Like, you know, my dream life means, like, we can hop on a jet and go anywhere. Like, and like, if we want to go to Dubai, we want to go to Bora Bora, we want to go get macarons in Paris. Like, that's my dream life. And to be unknown. Like, I don't want to be like Kylie, but I want to be as rich as Kylie so I can go to the parties where Kylie's at. Mm-hmm. But I am not Kylie. Like, paparazzi ain't following me. But I'm rich enough to go hang out at the Dubai trip. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's my dream life, where I'm like, I can do what I want.
Just rich.
Yeah. And
there was no context to that. There was no background. There was nothing else, but I just want to go.
That's my dream life. And
to be that financially stable.
And I think it'd be nice to honestly have something named after me. Whatever it is.
Interesting.
Like, I would love, like
a street name or something?
No, not a street name. Like a gym. Buy it. Like, you know what I mean? Like
a gym
or a wing at a hospital. Like the care wing. Like, I want something like a library.
A library.
Something named, like something where it's like I'm there.
That's so funny because I would never ever care about that. I never even thought of, like, I wish something was named after me.
I want something named
like
after
a new disease. Just kidding.
Cured.
Or the cure to something, like a medicine. The cure.
Oh, I would love a Nobel Prize.
Oh,
I would love
a Nobel Peace Prize.
I would love to be like.
I don't even know.
No. What my dream life would be.
What are the criteria for that? Like, do you apply, or is someone like, oh, she should deserve it, I put it in? Like, who's the judge of that? The people who are judges, do they win a prize?
The FDA, the UN.
The FDA.
I don't know. Science. But I feel like my dream life would be. This is terrible to say. Like, God forbid something happens. But if like a national disaster happened, I have a ticket to go. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, like that movie 2012, like, is still in me. Mm-hmm. Like, they made sure that author was getting on that boat because he's so good. Like, that's my dream. Author. Remember in the movie?
From a book?
In the movie, he's like,
no, I never watched a book because I'm a mental.
Oh, but yeah, like in the movie, we're not going to do this synopsis. But anyway, important enough to where I have a ticket.
To me, like, that is just so crazy.
It's so sad.
It's sad, but it's like, why? Your money's gone.
Well, no, it's because, like, I get it. The doctors, the scientists.
No, doctors, like, you could still.
But it's just, you know, you got the money.
It's like, but your money your money is nothing. There's no more money. There's no more anything. Like, you're just as poor as me.
I get your logic.
You get what I'm saying?
I hope I'm on that shit. With my family, plus ones. So, but go ahead. What's your dream life?
My dream life, like, is a simple cow.
I just want to go on a ranch with my animals.
Absolutely not. That life is not glamorous. It's super expensive to live like that, but I'm sorry, it's not glamorous. I never thought that life was cute. And, like, by the time the ambulance gets to you, you're dead. Yeah, but no, my dream life genuinely is to make money in my sleep, to be my own boss, and have, like, my own. Like, I have an assistant, I have a publicist, but, like, not important, like, not a publicist, like a manager, an assistant, like my own company, and I have staff, and, like, we, like, are so cute, and every Friday we go get breakfast in the morning to talk.
So cute. I'm over being selfish. Like, I want to be on the boat.
But no, don't get it twisted. I don't want 2 vacation homes. I want to be vacation home either on the lake or, because I'm not a beach girl. I don't really care about the beach. And anywhere in Texas, there's nowhere to get a beach house that's a good beach because it's disgusting. But I wanted somewhere quick where I could go in the summer, like a nice little vacation.
Yeah, or like on the coast somewhere, like in the like.
Yeah, no, I think I just want to have a cute little, like, and actually, like, oh, we're going to lake house this weekend. Not like we need to fly toward that home. And then
just couple my
I want I know, right? And then I want like a vacation home in the winter, like a cabin somewhere like in Montana or Colorado or something like that. But generally just waking up, not having to answer to anybody, like taking my kids to school, in my G-Wagon, dropping them off, picking them up, taking all the kids to the best birthday parties. Everyone wants to come to my house. Like just being like a maternal wife, but like super, super rich. Okay. But like not like a housewife. Like I still want to have my own
I would love to be a housewife.
I want to have like cute.
Like I want to be a housewife, but like if I had the option to work, I can do it. But like I don't want to.
Yeah, no, I think I still want to like have my own thing. But that would be like my dream life.
Okay. Cute. Next question. What do you miss about your childhood?
I miss how carefree and how there's literally no worries. And that sounds so basic and cliche. But like thinking of our childhood, you know, which we had an amazing childhood. Of course, we had our
ups and downs,
our struggles, like everybody else does. Like, don't get twisted, everybody. We always think of the best life growing up.
Yeah.
But just having the ability, to not worry.
Yeah.
Not just about like bills and stuff, but like not worry about Christmas gifts, not worried about not having having new clothes, not worrying about people making fun of us for what we were wearing, or like, you know, little words like that we were blessed to grow up with mom and dad who, you know, we had money growing up basically, but like, and the fact that we didn't even know it, and like we went to like a really rich private school and we were the poor kids at that school, but like everybody there, nobody cared. Yeah. And nowadays I feel like you can't do that. Like you can't.
Well, I think social media has a big.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I liked having that idea of like everyone's the same and we had no worries and there was no comparing. There was no like, oh, you don't have the new shoes. There was no like, it was just genuine fun that everybody had. And I feel like kids nowadays wouldn't have that. But also just, you know, the fun that we had as sisters.
I was just gonna say what I miss about our childhood is that all of us like living together, because it's like it still baffles me to this day. Like we all lived under the same roof, like one time, like not like, you know, obviously we moved away, came back, like but when we came back, we knew we were gonna leave again. But like I miss like all, because one, like I don't really remember family dinners. Like I remember we had them.
We had them every night.
But I don't remember them.
No, we stopped having family dinners in high school. Well, because we lived so far.
Oh yeah, I know. But I guess that's why. But I miss for our childhood, I just miss like
sports was a lot heavier in high school, like all the practices, the extra training.
Yeah, I mean I know why now, but
and the most annoying thing was like we were always gone, like again, trainings, like physical therapy. We always
we were always together.
But no, not just that, but like we never got fast food. Like they would make sure we got home and like leftovers, mom and dad.
Well, it makes sense. Like we
were gone all the time. Like you would think like, oh, I'll just pick something quick, like, you know, but it was never that.
We got food up.
We waited until the 8:30 p.m. to warm up our rice and beans at home.
But no, what I miss about our childhood, like I said, it's just like being together all the time. And like, which, you know, a lot of people aren't close with their sisters, aren't close with their family. And that's what I miss. Like, we were here. Like, there was no, you were in Houston, like all this, and we were.
And we didn't have like a job and like real responsibility.
Yeah, I had a job.
Oh yeah.
Okay, next question. We might have to cut these a little, but you know, I'm having fun. You know what I mean? Okay. What is
voice just cracked? I'm having fun.
I haven't really looked at these, so I don't know how. Okay. What is the one thing you'd be doing right now if you had no fear of being judged?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a great one. Like you had no judgment. I mean,
no fear of being embarrassed.
It's hard because I don't really care what people think, so I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Or I feel like the things that people would get embarrassed for, I would never do.
Yeah, you know. Well, what do you mean?
I don't know.
Like, what would you not do?
I feel like people sometimes are embarrassed that they're like a stripper or like an OnlyFans girl, prostitute. But I would never.
I would do that. Things. I wouldn't care. I just don't feel like doing it.
I would never do that because, first of all, that's too much work. To be a stripper is not easy, and I don't want to do that hard work.
Yeah. And
I don't want to be around men. People really be like, I just be a stripper. It's not that easy.
No,
it's not that easy.
When I landed on Stripper Talk,
it's so hard.
It's so hard. I can't even do a monkey bar.
No, not even like the workout, just the hours, the personality you have to have on. It's different than waitressing. It's completely different. Like you have to be fake and you have to be nice and you have to get over and over again, always have to look beautiful. Like, it's so much work that, like, I feel like a lot of people just think, like, oh, they're whores and they're blah, blah, and it's like, no, like, it's a profession that make more than you, probably.
They do a lot. Like I said, now there's, like, they have the upkeep to always look nice, always smell nice.
The mentality of always
you have to separate it.
Separate it. Like, not even just that, but, like, even, like, with OnlyFans, like, I just would never do that just because, like, since I have a kid, like, I would never want that to be brought up.
But you're not judged ever. This isn't the.
Oh, you're not judged.
This is said what? Yeah.
That's not the fear.
No. So what would you do right now if he had no fear? Like, nothing's judged.
That's not the question.
Yeah, it is.
You said no fear of being judged. Like, people don't do things because they don't want to be judged. It doesn't mean like nothing's ever judged in the world. That's not what the question said. The question is, you are not feared of being judged. It doesn't mean they're not going to judge you. Just don't care.
But if no one was judging you, would you?
No, probably still not. Again, because they might not judge me,
but they'll go away.
Kira, it's not that they won't judge.
No. I'm just saying, like, I feel like that job won't be there all the time because, like, it's.
Yeah, no, I think OnlyFans is gonna die down and kind of go back to, like, the porn world. I feel like it's kind of like, you know, because porn used to have to pay for it and you didn't have to anymore, you know, and now it's like OnlyFans, like, people are gonna want to pay for your video.
You're right. I read it wrong.
But yeah, I don't have anything that I feel like
I don't think so either. I think I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't care. Like, I feel like I don't care if you're judging me. Like. Judge by yourself, or you have your own problem.
Like, I don't think so. I mean, not saying like I don't would get embarrassed or I wouldn't do something because I know, oh, it's embarrassing. But like, there's nothing I can think on top of my head. You know what I mean? Okay. Next question.
Okay, let me get out of it. Okay, next question. What would your 13-year-old self think of you right now?
What grade is 13?
8th grade. 8th grade. Oh my god. My 8th grade self would be like, okay, you calm down. Like, because my 13-year-old self was just so annoying.
It would not be crying. Like, I think I would think myself right now is like a loser.
Why?
Not like what I thought I would be in my life right now.
That's everyone. Like, oh, I thought I'd be married by 25. That's everyone.
That wasn't that. Like, I literally thought I would be like this rich and successful business owner by my age right now, 13. So that's what I've always wanted to do. And
I know, but
as a kid, you don't know really how longevity.
I was gonna say, like, when you're a kid, everything seems like so far, and it's an illusion. Like, you think this is gonna, and then when you get to like 21, it's like, this is not.
Yeah, like as a kid,
when you're 13, because what Derek and I were talking about, like we are so not persuaded, but like the way the TV, like the way stuff on TV, like really alter how you think. So of course, if you weren't going to school for 4 years, you weren't having a job after, like, you were like crappy. But when you get there, it's like,
It's not even when you get there. It's more of how time is like not as what you think it is as a kid. Like, you think like, oh, by the time, you know, you're 35, you should have a house. Not even thinking about everything that goes into it. You just hear like the time part of it, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But no, that was just like kind of the first that came to my head. But I think my 13-year-old self would think that I am.
I have another one to say.
Like, cool. I feel like I would think she was.
You definitely wouldn't think you're a mom.
100%. I wouldn't think I was a mom. Actually, I don't know. I thought I would have a kid by 25. I had it a little earlier than that, but I was like, I think by 25 I thought. I think that my 13-year-old self would like want me as a mom. That's what it is. I think she would want me as her big sister, as a mom.
Okay, that's cute. I think my 13-year-old just to add.
Yeah, that's cute. Next.
No, I feel like my 13-year-old self would be surprised that I'm actually friends with mom. Because myself doing like 13-year-old self. Are you crying?
Not the tears. You know, they're like,
get the napkin.
That's all like,
and you have to fold it perfectly, like. No, my 13-year-old self definitely would be like.
My heart.
Because me and mom didn't get along.
No, like in a good way.
I wish we had this mic for actually recording it. Like,
yeah, that really touched my heart.
No, because like
me and mom had a bad.
Me and mom had a bad. Is it my trauma or is it yours?
You're like, why are you crying?
I'm not even crying.
Because no.
Now I am a doctor.
I was saying that's so beautiful. It's so beautiful because it's like, not just you, but I feel like so many other girls go with that situation. Like, you're either best friends with your mom or you're not growing up. And there's not like in between where you're kind of like, oh, we got along with it. Like, you either like,
no, yeah, especially because like, you know, growing up was harder. Because like, again, I was just a little shit. Like well, you know, I'm the trial child. I'm the first, like everything's different. Like the age I was growing up in as well with like MTV, like everything was just whatever. And also, I also grew up in the era, which is not a lot of people like adapted to it, but in my era of growing up, it was like cool to be mean to your parents. Like,
no, I get it.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like some people are like, whatever, but like, in where I was growing up, like, it was cool to be like rude to your parents. Like, it doesn't make it right, but like, so I went to my 13 and so I was like, oh, like, you and mom are fine. Obviously, it took a lot of like growing up and a lot of like internal healing and like realizing I'm an adult. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, how about me, my 13 love? Oh. Next question. What is the most hurtful thing someone ever said to you? That actually hurt you? Like, because, like, it takes a lot to hurt.
No, I know. I was like, not me being like, I'm so toasted.
No, we're just crying.
I know. No, but I'm just the way that we were raised, like, I generally don't think there's anything that someone said to me that I, like, went home and thought about. Now I'm being like dead serious. No. What I was right now, I'm trying to think. Like, I remember people said things to me, obviously, because you remember.
No, I was gonna say like for me, it was like when you triggered me last week. I was gonna say when you triggered me last week, but like they don't know about it. But
I could definitely say some things that I know I probably left in a lot of kids' mental head. But like, of course, there were things that I've said, but like, now
to you,
I had a great comeback. It wasn't like I ever like sat and like, wow, it was the meanest thing. So I'm trying to think, like, there's been mean things said to me, but I think
I never let anything really like hurt me internally. And I think even with you guys, because obviously like we be saying some deep, like some digs at each other, but even then, like,
I'm gonna say something, but actually I'm going to, just in case we forget to edit it out. I'll say it.
Okay. I'm so sad that these mics are. I feel like we should have just deleted it and start with the mics.
No, but we can't react those things.
No. I'm talking about now.
Excuse me.
I have to do it on the computer, so it doesn't matter.
I don't know. Let me think. I think something that someone mean. I was like, this is so stupid. It's not even mean.
This is what you're talking about.
No. But something that was in my head that I think about to this day just because it makes me laugh, like how, remember that little girl who was from Peru? That's so weird. Why is
about your fuzzies?
Why the fuzzies on my hair?
Yeah.
Like, why is your hair fuzzy like that? And it's like your baby hairs.
Yeah.
And that has just always, it wasn't the meanest thing, obviously, but that was something that stuck with me to this day when I look at my hair. Like the fuzz.
It left a mark. But
like, she wasn't saying it to be mean. She was like, because, you know, her hair is like bone straight. She didn't really, she's from Peru. So she was like, you know what I mean? I remember when I told you that.
I think the meanest thing that's ever said to me wasn't about me.
Who said
that? Hurt me. But it like I said, what you say to me doesn't really care. But when you say something about someone else, it's like I hurt for them even though they're not hurting.
What was it?
It was like, you know, Mom is Christ Trouble. Everyone hated Mom because she was the mean teacher.
Yeah.
So I think someone said like, oh, I don't know if they even said it. I don't even think it was me. I was like, your mom's like the worst teacher ever. And that hurt me because I was like, you don't know what my mom's doing. Or something like that. And that hurt me so bad. So they're talking about Mom, even though rightfully so Mom was like the mean teacher. Like, would tell me to her. Like, tell me about her. Oh, no. It was because they were doing a surprise party for me and Mom kicked them out, which was rude.
Oh, yeah.
Because they helped set up and bought the pizza, but Mom kicked them out. And that, like, hurt me. That's, like, the worst. Because I feel like nothing really, like, hurts me like that.
Okay, I'm really trying to think, like, what's the meanest thing something...
Do you want to sit on it and then I'll go to the next question?
Yeah, because I was like... I don't think anyone's ever called me ugly. Like, at least to my face. Like, no one's ever called me
people call me fat, but, like, it's true.
To your face? Who called you fat to your face?
In, like, 6th grade.
Who?
This guy that...
I'm being defensive.
No, this guy would call me
25 years later.
This guy called me fat, but all my friends would be like, she's not even fat. And I would
You weren't.
I mean, I was the biggest...
I mean, compared to other girls, you weren't. But you weren't fat.
I actually... Looking back, I was a little chunkier.
But that's chunky, not fat. There's different.
Actually, like... I'm good to know.
I was like, I know people probably called me like, I don't think like that I can vividly remember. I don't think anyone called me stupid. Again, probably behind my back, sure, but like not to my face.
Yeah.
Or fat, if they did it behind my back or to my face. I was always the fat
Maybe
one.
You just don't have anything that hurt you like that.
Because no better. No, because our comebacks were lethal.
Yeah.
One thing us guys, I'll say to teach your kids. Or if you have a worse comeback, people will stop fucking with you.
Yeah.
Period. Because you have something worse to say. And that's why we always remember getting to always say, if you want to go there, we'll go low.
Do you live a life without any regrets? Yes. I know people are like, don't live with regret. It's everything led to how you get here. Yes, I regret some stuff, okay? Like, there's a 6 years part of my life that I wish I wouldn't have lived. Because it's annoying.
I regret 6 years of my life.
6 years of my life I regret. I regret not taking school seriously, and I could have been in California doing my thing. Like, there's a lot of stuff I regret. Even though it's like, whatever. Everything leads to your life. Everything happens. I don't care.
I'm a believer in, like, the saying, like, I don't regret things because in that moment, that's what I wanted to do. So I do believe, I firmly believe in that. Like, I'm like, no, I don't really regret things because, like, you know, at the time, that's what I wanted to do. So I don't regret it because that's what I thought I wanted to do. That's what I thought was right. But there's been times where I knew it wasn't right and I did it. And those are things I regret. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean. And a lot of people say, like, you know, like you said, in those moments, that's what you want to do. No, I regret it. If I can have the click remote and reverse some stuff, Kira's reversing some stuff.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because I know I'm meant to end up in a spot. So no matter what outtake I took, I would have ended up there. You know what I mean? So if I could...
That just confused me.
No, I'm saying, like, I know what what my destination's going to be. So even
if you could rewind, but you knew that wouldn't change anything.
No, I'm just saying, I know in my heart I'm ended up where I'm going to be at. So if I took those 6 years of my life and I went an alternate
it would have been better.
I would have, better or whatever, I would have still ended in the same spot. Like, I don't think regret, because it's like, you know how people are like, don't regret
it. Don't change anything in the past.
Like, don't regret it because you never. No, I know where I'm ending up. I know where I'm going. So if I could take the 6 years.
You don't have anything drastic that I feel like, maybe except maybe Derek is the only thing. Like, if you change that, do you know what I mean?
But I feel like I would have.
I would have ended up at Best Buy here. If you
no, I said I don't think I would have been with this Derek, but I think I would have met up a version of Derek. You know, it might have been Tom.
Oh, stop. No, not the version, the parallel.
No, I'm just saying, like, personality-wise, I think I would have ended up with someone like Derek. Not Derek himself, but, like, I would have
had Londo, for sure, if I would have changed anything.
Yeah, I feel like you have something you can't do.
Yeah,
like, I don't got because I'm good without whiskey. Like, whiskey, I would have had another whiskey.
I know, I can't change my past because I wouldn't have my Londo Pondo, but I think that was the last question, wasn't it?
Yep, that was the last question. So this was fun.
You guys got to know us a little bit deeper.
Yeah, again, guys, we suck. That's all I can say. We'll get our shit together, guys. Like,
you know, and we just talked about in the episodes. Like, you keep saying things and we don't do them.
But because it doesn't, like, we don't do it on purpose. It just,
it's just my.
But you know what? It's a mistake that we won't make again. Like, have we forgotten our, God forbid, our memory card in there? No, that hasn't happened again. Mm-hmm. Because we made sure.
We learned from our mistakes.
We know to charge. Like, everything happens because of things. I think I'm going to make myself a checklist and put it up somewhere. And, like, so I can see it can
That's
be
a
like.
good idea.
So I can have it plastered so I can be like, memory card, is it good? Batteries, are they charged? Do we have this? So I can just see it because we can't keep doing this. Because what if this was a good episode and we fucked it up? Or, sorry, I fucked it up.
It's okay. It happens a lot. It's okay.
Okay, have a regret. No, just kidding.
I regret not starting this shit sooner. I regret not starting a podcast sooner before podcasts were a thing.
I know.
But I didn't even know about them until you told me. So.
No, I was listening to podcasts since 2018 because I started blowing up.
But anyways, so that was today's episode, guys. I hope you got to know us a little bit more. They're like, yeah, we did. Now we're gonna stop listening.
Right? Like, we actually don't.
We know what the real y'all is. But no, yeah, so thank you guys so much for listening. This was a different kind of episode.
Yeah, hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good.
Maybe in our next episode we should do like a genuine like get to know us. Since it's like, what if someone's barely starting listening for the first time and they want to go back to like episode 1, you know?
Yeah, let's do it to get to know us. We don't have to do like the 73 questions. Maybe like a good like 5 or 6 perks.
Yeah, how about we just do something like we Google like 10 questions to ask someone you don't know. Like, to get to know somebody first, like a first date.
Yeah, we'll brainstorm. We'll have a meeting after this. I think we need to have a meeting anyway. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Follow our TikTok. It's a habit.
The whole time you were right here, and I was like,
I was talking loud.
Yeah,
I was talking loud. It's like a safety blanket. It's comfortable.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I don't have anything. I don't have a safety anything.
Janel's just perfect. No one assumed anything bad about Jenyl. No one says anything hurt.
No one says shit to my face.
I'm just kidding. No, it's not.
I've always wanted like that sounds so ugly to say. I know I shouldn't want.
No.
Like, you know,
not like a safety blanket. I just feel comfortable doing this because like this. 1, I'm out of frame. 2, episode.
Sorry, go.
Let's like. Oh my God. Every time. Like, comment, subscribe follow on TikTok. I am gonna fix myself. The less assistance to go up.
Yes.
My clip is just last week was a lot, and for personal
We're human
reasons.
too.
We are just like you.
Yeah.
So go ahead and close this out, Jenyl.
Yes. So make sure you leave a rating on Spotify and on Apple Music. If it's anything less than 5, we know you're lying. And just again, guys, we're gonna get a little bit better in the future. But
Trial and error.
yeah, trial and error. So whether you have life with regrets, what your dream life is, what's the newest thing anyone's ever said to you, any of that doesn't even matter. Just as long as you always do use this.